What's up, guys? Trevor of the Ice Mask Gang here, and welcome to Off-Season Baseball 2017-2018. We're going to continue this series that we've been going on, but continue it into the off-season of real life. So, this is to get you a little baseball fix during the off-season. I miss the Cardinals being played. I know whoever else misses Major League Baseball. So we're going to get a little baseball fix in during the off-season. I know there's a bunch of trades going on with the Cardinals and the Cubs and the White Sox and whatever team you follow. But remember, the Ice Mask Kings based in St. Louis, so we're huge Cardinal fans. So we're going to go with Cardinals versus Cubs here for our first one. So let's go ahead and get ready for today's game. Cardinals versus Scrubs. Yeah, Cubs fans, fuck you. I hate the Cubs. So far, you know, it's been a long time, but so far the Cardinals have been undefeated this season. We're in game 16 of the season we're doing here. Cardinals Cubs.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight it's the first of four between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs.
Go Scrubs!
Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show.
The Scrubs going with Jake Arrieta, who has 1 win, no losses, 1.71 ERA, hit 3 games. He pitched 21 innings, he had 13 hits, 6 walks, and he struck out 23 this season. Here's Dexter Fowler digging in for the Cardinals. He has 7 home runs this season and 15 stolen bases. First pitch from Arrieta.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Pass the secret weapon Jose Oquendo down at third base. Well, who's excited to see Jose Oquendo returning to the St. Louis Cardinals for the 2018 season?
Arrieta's got his
Cardinals have been missing him.
Pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway.
Fowler hits out the center for the first out.
Is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny.
Cardinals going with Fowler, Beltran, Pujols, Molina, Holiday, Carpenter, Wong, Diaz, and Martinez. Or the starting nine for St. Louis.
Aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Back to the
That's off Arrieta's chin. Beltran will be on base after Bryant can't field the ball because he's a complete idiot.
And time
good. And there's one bitch Joe Madden.
And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him.
Good.
But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Especially with Albert Pujols coming to bat for the Cardinals.
Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Well, the old vet still got it. He may be getting up there in age, but that doesn't seem to be affecting his ability to hit the baseball that much.
He's set. Here it comes. Hits it high and deep out.
Pujols hits it deep into center. Get up, baby. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Darn it.
That's the second out of the inning.
2 outs.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by
Because Bryant, Russell, Zorbers, and Rizzo along the infield. Schwarber, Tilson, Hayward in the outfield. Contreras is behind the plate.
Very important position. But here at this level,
as Cardinal captain Yadier Molina digs in.
And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Yadier Molina will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Well, you wonder when you look at his average why those numbers are so stellar. 4 hits in yesterday's game.
First pitch, the Cardinal captain.
Oh, and this fastball
Yachty hits it deep into left.
Get out of here.
Go crazy, folks! Go crazy! Home run, Yadier Molina.
So a 2-run shot to left center, the 301st of his career, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
2-0 Redbirds.
Matt Holliday.
Here's Matt Holliday now, the Cardinals left fielder.
Leading hitter entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
This is in the air out
Holliday
to right field. Will reach
is out
with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Hit to the bottom of the first
but
now.
The Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis.
Cardinals go from Carlos Martinez. Has 3 wins. A .84 ERA, pitched in 3 games, 21.1 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 33 strikeouts for Tsunami.
He is not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Gayward, the trader.
Things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat, and that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1 and 2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Steve, what's the key?
Cardinals have Hayward, Russell Bryant, Rizzo, Schwarber, Contreras.
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't
Arrieta
guarantee you're
and
not going to score
Tillerson.
more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Addison Russell.
Here's
settles
Russell
in
now.
for his first at bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
Strike 3.
Now, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what
Carpenter,
do we need to
Diaz,
know?
Wong, and Pujols along the infield. Holiday, Fowler, and Beltran in the outfield, and Molina's behind the plate for the Cardinals.
Suited at third base, very sure-handed. He's got a good enough arm to play over there, and I think he's a bit more comfortable at that position.
Chris Bryant will dig in now, right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Here's Carpenter now.
Will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Begin the second
right now,
inning.
he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. Digging in for the Cardinals.
Colton Wong will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th,
Diaz will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
And he's off to the start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of this season.
In the air to center field,
Oh,
and
Ledman,
deep back is
deep!
the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be
Goodbye!
a
Home run
home
of
run.
Ledman Diaz.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
And here's Tsunami now.
Stepping in now, Carlos Martinez.
number 18.
Line to the right side.
Tsunami's
And
on
gets
base.
down, and he's got himself a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Hit hard to short. Russell with a great stop.
And
from
that's
the seat of
3
his
outs.
pants, he gets the force at second. What a
Fowler's
play to
going for
retire
2.
the side. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Anthony Rizzo will take his first swing. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year.
Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Grounded back up the middle. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great
Typical off-the-field
concentration
play right
for the
there.
first out.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in.
Look at that
He
average.
is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
He just hasn't really had a short stuff that he's
Wind
been
up
working.
and the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball
99 on the gun
right
for
by him, and
Martinez.
the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Carlos Beltran will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Beltran.
Hit on the ground to short, gloved by Russell. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 5.
So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Albert Pujols will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and
Deep
this
in the
ball's driven to
left.
left. And for the
Goodbye.
third time tonight, he has served up a home run. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Here's Yachty.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air
That's
out
an out.
towards shallow right field. Hayward is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat
Here's
off
Matt
and you wipe
Holliday.
the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
That's an out.
Schwarber moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But Albert Pujols comes through for the Cards again on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Ben Zobrist will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Second baseman.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2, here it comes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Settling in now, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
3, 4.
Number 16 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Pitch number 30.
Swing and a little tapper.
Molina.
Throw to Pujols
Pujols
is going to
for
be
the
in
out.
time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Arrieta is ready. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Run, Carpenter.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Second baseman,
Colton Wong will stand in.
Colton Wong.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Wong's on base for the Cardinals.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Runner goes for third. Hit hard back up the middle. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Carlos Martinez will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
The runner's breaking for home, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. Dexter Fowler stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Lined back over second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Carlos Beltran steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On the move now is Fowler. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. St. Louis is out in front, 6-0. Jason Hayward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Addison Russell is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Chris Bryant digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Adam Warren is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to the
5
bullpen
games.
to try and keep him in the game here.
A 23.63 ERA. He's pitched 8 innings, 1 strikeout.
Carlos Beltran will start things out in the inning for St. Louis with all eyes on Albert Pujols due to hit second in the inning. He pulls this one into right, and the leadoff
Beltran is out.
To 5th. So the
Here's
bases
Albert
are empty
Pujols
with
now.
1 man gone, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And that's a good guy to take care of on 1 pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Yadier Molina strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to... Anthony Rizzo will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Want to get Lynn going.
The 2-0 on the way. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Diaz on the grass. A quick out number one.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But
Struck
you
him
just gotta
out.
know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Contreras is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes back with a fastball up and
100
away
on the gun from Martinez.
0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutouts.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs nothing. Matt Holliday will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Shot toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Here's Carp.
Comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Hit high and deep to right center. Looking up is
Carpenter.
the center fielder. Still
Home
leading back.
run, Matt Carpenter. 8-0 St. Louis.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 36.
Diaz will stand in here hoping to duplicate what
Diaz.
he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Liner towards second, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Diaz is on base for the Cardinals.
The pitcher, Carlos Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Curtis Ben Zobrist gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately, so they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Diaz is there and taken in out there for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Grounded to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Number 16 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it now is Holiday, and he's got it no problem to end the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cardinals. Justin Grimm will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Oh, and this just
Fowler deep in the right. Goodbye.
Pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. 8th home run of the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2
Here's
home
Carlos
runs a day
Beltran
ago.
now.
Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
That one's into the
And a
corner.
backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he is in there.
The first baseman.
Oh, nice job there. His 2nd hit of the game.
Here's Albert.
He's
Now
gonna
to
keep
flash
moving
you
up
back
the
to a home
all-time
run from
double
earlier.
list as he picks up another one right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track.
Gone! Home run, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Trevor Cahill will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Cahill.
Hello, you're live with Trevor and the Ice Mask Gang, and welcome to Offseason Baseball.
Yadier Molina will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back
Like,
to the
comment,
very
subscribe
first
if you're
inning.
new.
This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got
Please.
these guys off to a fast start. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this one
Molina, deep into left, and goodbye.
A solo shot here to left, number 302 career, as they just continue to pour it on here.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
And now
here's
the Cubs bullpen will start
Holiday.
working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Matt Holliday standing in now. Turned on down the line. Oh, look at Bryant. It's there. He got him.
Whew, no problem.
Third baseman, number 13.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop.
Here's
Makes the play and
Carpenter.
gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Oh,
Carpenter, deep into right.
that is a move.
Goodbye.
Folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Colton.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Now batting. Number
Diaz
96.
steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder.
Try to steal.
That ball was smoked.
From the stretch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Voigt will get the call
Here's
here.
Voigt
He'll
now
hit
in
for
the
the pitcher.
pinch hit for the Cardinals.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Wynn scheduled to pitch. And Broxton going as well.
Now a shot to
Voigt!
center field.
Deep
Back
into
goes the
center!
fielder, but this ball has
Goodbye!
plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues.
Oh, man. Well, one thing you can say about this guy, he doesn't hit many fence scrapers. I mean, look where this thing comes down. There aren't too many guys that are going to visit that area of the yard. That is way out of here.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Hit sharply toward the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Carlos Beltran steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to... Big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider.
Lance Lynn's in for the Cardinals. He pitched in 3 games, a 2-0 record, .56 ERA. He's pitched 16 innings, 23 strikeouts.
Jason Hayward will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. One away.
That's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Ground ball right side. Wong has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's his strength. He wants to try.
Threw
And
it
a
right
great
past
inning
him,
from
a swing and a
Lynn.
miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Start the bus. They're down 50. Pedro Strop will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Carlos Beltran will start things out in the inning for St. Louis with all eyes on Albert Pujols due to hit second in the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Yadier
Here's Yadi.
in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to.
There's
Molina, a trio of home runs. There we go.
Watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, we've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but
Here's
the bulk of it's
Holiday.
come
We're going to
right
actually go ahead and
through the
substitute him
plate.
out
I mean,
with Grishik.
I don't even know where to tell you to pitch this guy. He's hitting everything in sight.
Rendell Grichuk will come on as a pinch hitter. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Grishik's on base for the Cardinals.
Matt Carpenter
Here's Carp
will stride
now.
in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
2 runners on for the Cardinals.
Stepping in, Colton Wong.
Here's
He's
Wong.
1
We're
for
actually
4 for the
substitute for him
game.
as well. And bring in Jerko.
Jed Jerko will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Jerko deep.
Long run.
Grichuk will
but
tag
he
up.
tracks this one down
Head
out
to
there
third.
for the second out. Nice play. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Here's Alexis Diaz.
Diaz steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This
The
is
run
a
will score
pivotal
for St.
at-bat.
Louis.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The pitcher, number 31.
Matheny.
Tate Matheny,
will
the
start
son
to
of
loosen
Cardinals
up in the
manager
on-deck
Mike
circles.
Matheny,
He'll
will
bat
come
with
up to
2
bat
on
now.
and 2 out here. Stung into the gap in right center.
Matheny,
for what
that
should
one
be
is
extra
down.
bases.
It's going to the
And he's
wall.
not stopping as
One
third
will
base coach
score.
Jose Akendo's waving him in. And the run is
Here
in to score
comes.
from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
And with that, they're up to an even 20 runs now in the game. And I'll tell you, I like high-scoring ball games as much as the next guy, but enough is enough already. Call off the
Here's
dogs,
Fowler.
man.
Dexter Fowler will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game. And on cue, there it was, back in the 7th. Solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up the middle and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 20-0. Rendell Grichuk will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jonathan Broxton will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Anthony Rizzo will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Broxton sets. Here he comes 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter is there for it. 1 out.
Well, we could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, ugh! Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Kyle Schwarber stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. And there's no doubt Broxton really bringing it, and it's strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Wilson Contreras will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Tap fouled at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And as you can see, they are way behind. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Ryan Mattis will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
9th inning, here we are.
Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. Albert Pujols
Here's Albert
will
now.
get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat. So you figure he won't get his third home run in the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Oh, and he turns
Number
another
4 in the game for Yachty.
Ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center is 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider. Here's Randall Gritchett as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. So standing in, Matt Carpenter, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double, guys, so he's going to be feeling just a little bit of pressure. Cycles are so rare to get.
Now a ball lined to the right side, and this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again.
Deep.
This one's hit deep to left
Goodbye.
field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Here's Diaz now.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the blowout continues. Schwarber ranging
Off the wall.
but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jonathan Broxton.
Number 11 will
Here's
grab
Paul
a bat and hit for
DeJong
the pitcher
coming
here.
up to bat for the Cardinals.
Number 11.
Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And he'll get in there safely.
Dexter Fowler now.
Stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. First offering on its way. Shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Here's Beltran.
Coming to the plate again, Carlos Beltran, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. Runners breaking for the plate.
Beltran! Deep!
Right down
Goodbye!
the middle. It's swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 3-run shot for Carlos Beltran. Number 17 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Albert now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left.
Number 3 on the game for Pujols.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His 3rd home run of the ball game.
Tic-tac-toe! 3 in a row.
And crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 5th in this game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you're the fan that winds up with that baseball, hold on to that thing. That is now 5 home runs he's hit in one game. And that has never been done at the major league level. Somebody get Cooperstown on the line. They're going to want to hear about this.
Now batting.
Here's Randall
The
Grichuk.
fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Third baseman, number 13.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Matt Carpenter. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably thinking, why can't I do this all the time?
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Travis Wood will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Chicago Cubs, number 37.
Wood sets. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
34-0 St. Louis.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Now batting.
Put this on now.
Number 11 stays
In his
in.
second at bat.
Smoke toward third. Bryant is up with it, and it's in time at first. And how... Trevor Rosenthal.
Rosenthal's
will come on
in
here.
for his 9th
Not a
game to
safe
try and
situation,
close
but
it
they'll
out.
Try to close it out nonetheless. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
Second baseman.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
Molina is under it, and a rather easy first out.
Now
Now,
batting.
that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, the
Hard
biggest
to call that
rivalry
an
in
off-speed pitch
baseball.
when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
That's 2 outs.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are
Number
2 away
16.
now. First delivery to him on the way.
Here's batter number 27 for the
Number
Cubs.
16 stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And he'll take strike 3 call.
And that's it, a
gonna
perfect
end it.
game.
This will go into the books as a combined no-hitter.
And you know what? This is actually even more rare than a complete game no-hitter.
Celebration time.
No-hitter. And now that's not something you see every day. In fact, that was like back when 6 pitchers no-hit the Dodgers back in 2012. Can anybody think of when the last time they saw that?
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Yadier Molina. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 34-0. Good night from Chicago.
And I'll see you guys next time.